Hello everyone, this is Linda. Welcome to my channel, Lenny P's Place. I hope you're all doing well today, and I'm going to be continuing on with my little dress form journal that I'm making, and this challenge is hosted by Savana over at Love Always Savana, and I will have her channel and information linked below. So for this one, and this will be the last dress form that I do, we're going to get fancy. Fancy. She's going to be a fancy Nancy, because I'm going to put this sparkly trim on her. But first, we're going to cover her with this tulle that has all these little sparkly, I don't know if they're sequins. I don't think they're sequins, but they're little sparkly disc. So that's going on her. And so I'm going to glue this down, like about here. Because I'm trying to position it where I get some sparkles going all over. I want to make sure she has plenty on the top. So I'm going to do it like this. Let me move it over just a little so I have some. There we go. And let's see. I'm going to glue it down. Then I'm going to decide. Let me see. Maybe I can do this. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, I think that'll work. That'll be good. Then I'm just going to glue the whole thing down. Just like that. All right. Now, what am I going to glue with? I hadn't given that much thought. What am I going to use? My glue stick? Yes, I'm going to use my glue stick. So let me move this out of the way. Get my glue stick. And I hope this will stick. I'm going all the way to the top with this one. Put a lot of glue. I have to go around the edges a little bit. We can do that. It's not glued down very well, but we'll fix that later. So how's everybody doing? I think I asked you that already. So now where was I going to glue? I have a spot picked out. I think it was here. Was it here? I think it was. There. That's good right there. Okay. Feels like it might glue down pretty good with that. Okay. Now I'm going to trim that off. Today is Tuesday. So, anybody working on anything fun? I'm going to finish this up, and I've decided that I think I'm going to bind this with some twine. It's my plan right now. I had been planning to bind it from the top, or attach the pages off to the top and let them flip up, but I decided I don't want to do that. I'd rather it open from the side. So after giving it considerable thought, that's my plan now. I'll show you this in a minute as soon as I get this cut out. I'll show you what I had planned to use, but decided that it wasn't going to work very well. Well, it wasn't going to work at all. Not that I could figure out, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to change the way I'm going to do it. It'll be easier and I will be more satisfied with it. Okay, got that done. Now, let me put that out of the way. This little bit of mess up right here. So what I was supposed to do, and what I was going to do, where'd I put them? I seem to have lost my, I don't know where I put my, oh, here they are. And this one's finished now. It's all dry, where I put the gold on for the buttons. They were supposed to flip up like this. So I was going to have 2 strings here. But then I decided I didn't want to do that. I was going to somehow attach this so they could hang on the wall. But I decided I didn't want to do that. So now I'm going to add twine and let it open like this. And I'm going to put a cover on it. So that's my plan now. And I'm sticking to it. That's my plan. Okay, I see another place here where I need to trim this off. I don't think this is going to take very long because I'm not adding a whole lot to it. So there's that. And I know it's difficult for you to see, but I hope you can see the sparkles. I think you can. Now, this beautiful piece here, and this is a trim from a sari that I had. Well, I still think I still have it. So now I'm just going to I'm going to cut pieces of this off and add it where I want it. And the first one, I think, I'm going to cut this trim, and I'm going to put this down here. All right, I don't think I want to use my fabric scissors for that. I think I'll use these. So I'm going to cut right here. As soon as I get started, it'll work better, I think. Here we go. There. And I'm just going to cut. Try not to cut these sequins apart, if I can help it. To be careful here, because this is a little closer together than the other side was. Now I'm just going to go in right there. I don't think you could see me doing that, but all I was doing was gluing. So I'm going to put this here first. And then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do the sides and how far up I want to go. Maybe just, you know what, maybe I just need, let's see, maybe I just need these two right here to finish it up. Let me see. This will work. Yeah, I think I can do that. I'll manipulate it a little bit. Oops, lost a little piece of something. Okay, I'm going to glue this down first. I'm going to use my hot glue gun. See if it's ready. All right. Make sure I'm getting the right side. Here we go. I'm going to do this in the middle, and then I'm going to separate those. I think it'll work better that way. Whoops. All right. I'll put one right here. And I'm going to put the other one. I want to put the other one right here. I don't want it to hang over. All right, let's do that. There we go. Okay. All right. Put that on. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to put this up here, but I don't want both of these. I only want one, I think. Let me cut this off. All right. Now I think I just want one of these. I don't think I want them both. Let's see. No, I just want the one. So I'm going to go with the one. Do I want the one on the top or the one on the bottom? Or maybe I want it this way. What do you think? If I do that and I put both of them. Well, it's something about, it looks like too much. I'm going to take one off. I'm going to take this bottom one off. And I will use it somewhere else. There we go. Now let's see. Ooh, how about that? That looks pretty, huh? Yeah. I like that. Okay, I'm going to put this down. And then I'll trim it up. Put that there. And let's see. Trim it right there. Right there. Where should that go? Oh, more like that. No, that's good. Okay. So we have beautiful weather today. Sun shining. Yesterday we had storms all day. Today is so pretty. I probably should be outside washing off my front porch, but I'm not. I'm in here. Maybe I'll go out later and do that. First, I want to get this done. There. How's that looking? I think it looks pretty. I don't know how much more I want to put on. Glue strings. Like little spider webs everywhere. Okay, let's have a little think about this. And see what I want to do. Do I want to put anything down here around her waist? No, I don't think so. Or do I? No. Do I want to use any more of this? Do I want to put anything like down here to fancy her up some more? I could use this. And I wish you could tell me what you think I should do. I know sometimes less is more. But I do kind of like that. Or should I turn it around this way? No, it needs to be the other way. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not going to use the rest of this. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to put it down. Oh, this is a quick one. This is going very quickly. I knew it probably would. But when I was trying to figure out what to do for this last one, well, I came across this. And I really wanted to use it. And then I thought, well, what am I going to put down underneath it? So then I started looking around for something sparkly. And I found this tool with these silver sparkly things on it. And I thought, that'll do. That'll be just fine. So, let's see, that's down. I got a place up here, though, I need to glue down. Right there. And a little bit right here. Needs a little spot of glue. Anything else? No. Maybe I should glue these little flowers a little bit. I didn't glue those down. just put a dab on each one of those so that they don't get caught on something. I don't want them to get caught and rip up. Did I get any on it? Don't think so. Okay. What about that one? Nope, that one's down. All right. Look at that. Look at that. We're done. We're done with it. That was so quick. Maybe I'll go ahead and start on my cover. Let's do the back. And let's trim this off right here. There we go. Now I got to find something to use for a pocket. I could just put some more of this down, but I don't think that would be strong enough. What if I lay it over a piece of paper? Or this? I think this is a dry wipe, but hey, I think it'll work. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that. Or maybe not. Maybe. What happened to that piece of paper I had? There we go. I think this would be better. Let's just do this. I have a piece of paper. Let's just glue some of this on here. And we'll make a pocket out of this. Let's see, how big do I need? About like that. You know what? I'm just going to cut this down. About there. And I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to trim it. I think I'm going to have to get out my other glue gun. This one just doesn't seem to be wanting to work very well here lately. I've been using this one for so long, and it's gotten to where it just doesn't seem like it wants to come out like it's supposed to. So it might be time for my new one to get out of the box, and I need to start using it as soon as I can find it. When I bought that glue gun, I bought two, and it's here. Finding it, well, now that's a whole nother issue. Seems like every time I clean things up, and I've moved a lot of stuff. I moved a lot of stuff out to the garage. I have some cabinets out there and some shelves that were just sitting there empty since I had my garage sale and sold my husband's tools and stuff that nobody wanted and that I didn't need. Now I have all this space out there. And I moved a lot of stuff out there, and now I can't find things. Does that happen to you? Sure does happen to me. Every time. I figure out where to put things, and then I don't remember where I decided they would go. Okay, I think I like that right there. So I'm just going to get some glue and glue this on. And in case anybody forgot, I'm using Cheryl Francis Digitals for the backs of all of these dress forms for my little headless ladies, as I like to call them. There we go. I just need to trim this up. This goes everywhere. And my fan's on, so it's blowing it all over the place. And it's sticking to my scissors. Yeah, this has been a fun project. I've enjoyed it. But I'm ready to move on to something else now. Oh, it's come up. It's come up. Should have gave it a few more minutes, I guess. The weight, I guess. And that hanging there, just pulled it up. Let's just do this. Get rid of that. Okay. Get that out over here out of the way. And I can move those into my little scrap pile because there's not much left. Finish cutting this. We can start on the cover. I'll get a little bit of it done. Now I need something to put in there. I think I'll use a piece of this. Let's just put this in there. That'll work. I'll put that in there just like that. There we go. It's hard to see though, isn't it? Let me see. Let's use this instead. This will show up. I don't want a very big piece. Let's do about, let me take this off first. It's not working out very well. Why is that so hard to tear? I don't know. Well, that seems to happen to me when I try to tear little pieces. I just have a problem getting them to tear off. There, that'll work. Go backwards. I'll put some ink on it. Now I just need a little piece over here. Take a little piece of that off. Save that. And that might be too wide. It is. Oh boy. Alright, let me do this first. Take that off. And I'll just tear this down this way. That fit in there? Yep. Okay. And ink it up. Whoops. That was loud. Okay. in there. That fits better. Okay. And is that all glued down? All but one here, little piece right here. That's where it came up before. All right. I think that's good now. Okay. So there we go. All right. Now here was my thought. Well, I'm going to work on the cover. But this is the way it's going to be. I checked it out to see how I was going to like it, and I'm going to like this better. I'm going to have to poke holes in my pretty little dresses, but I think this is going to be better to do it this way. So, let me take this string out of here. And I already picked something for the cover. And then I'm going to need something for the back. So, I'm going to use this. And this is Cheryl Francis. But I really like this. And I think I want to put it about right like this. So let me get my pen and draw around it. I thought about this already, so I kind of know how I want it to look. If it works out the way I see it in my mind, it will be good. Okay. Cut this out. I'm going to start this, but I won't get it finished. I will probably do it off camera and come back and show you the finished journal when I'm done, because I can see this taking me a while to get this done, because I have to do a back cover and then I have to poke the holes, and that's going to take me a while. I'll decide. If I'm in the right mood, maybe I'll come back on and let you watch as I struggle through. Otherwise, I'll just do it and I'll come back and show you when it's finished. I'm going to put this on here, and then I'll probably add some lace, which I didn't think I'd get this far, so I really don't know if I have anything right handy to use. So if not, then I will probably maybe do the back of this. Okay. I like that. Yes. Okay, let's do this. And get my glue. Make sure I get a lot on here. I don't want my cover to come unglued. Sticky. There's my, wipe my fingers off. Okay, now see if I can get this on here straight and lined up where it's supposed to be. Hold your horses. It's not your turn yet to go down. To go down in the order that you're meant to go. There we go. Now, let me get my bone folder and spread that down really well. have a little bit of trimming up to do right here. Because I know from experience, if I put the back on before I trim it, I won't be able to figure out where my cut line is. Okie dokie. There. Now what I didn't do was pick out something going back. So let me get my folder with my Cheryl Francis digitals in it and pick out something to go on the back. Let's see. I love these digitals. I could just do the same thing on the back. I could do here. Just turn it this way. That might be better. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to do it. So, now let me think a minute. I got to turn this one over this way. Yes. I get myself very confused about this. Okay. Move that out of the way. I'm going to cut just inside this line that I drew. And I'm not very fast with my fussy cutting, as you can see. I'm not very good at it, and I don't like to do it. And that's probably why I'm not very good at it. It's not my favorite thing to do. For me, I find it awkward. I tried a scan and cut and the, what is it, Cricut Explorer, was that the name of it? Had them both. I couldn't figure out how to use them. Just could not. I'm not that techie. I mean, I don't even know how to edit my videos. I just put them up and you get what you get. I don't know how to do the thumbnails or any of that stuff, and I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to have a professional channel or anything. I just like to, I just think it's fun to do videos, and I'm not trying to earn any money or anything like that. So, if you like to watch unedited videos, then this is where you come. If you want them to be more professional, then I'm not your girl. There we go. Okay, let's get this on the back. And then maybe I'll just go ahead and get a back one done for the back cover. I'll go ahead and do one for that. And then I'll just have to, I know I'm not going to do any decorating on the back cover. I'm not going to put any lace or anything on that, but I might put some on the front. So I'll see if I want to do that. Let me get this moved over and slid up into place. Let's get this down. There we go. Now, let me turn it over. See how well I did. Not too bad. Just got a little bit of trimming to do. A little tiny bit, not much. It's always in the same spot, right where I can't get my scissors in to do it. There we go. That's good enough. Okay. Got that one done. Now let me pick out something for the back cover. Let me get one of these. And what do I want to use for that? Let me look here and see what I have. That off my finger. I've done it upside down. No, I don't. What did I do here? I guess I do have it upside down. Let me turn it over. No, I don't. I don't know what I did. Let's see. Let's just do this. I don't think I want to use that color. I could use blue on the back. It's upside down. Okay, I don't want those. No, I don't want those. Let me look some more. Could do that. And then I could do that on the, yeah, let's use this. I'll keep it plain and neutral and just do that. Okay. All right. This will be, it doesn't matter. Trying to figure out if this is going to be the front or the back, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to do anything to it. I might put a pocket on the inside of the cover, but the back will be plain. Okay, let me do that and this. Whoops, to turn it over for this one, or it'll be wrong. All right. I love these papers. I'm really surprised that I like them because they're a bit on the grungy side, and that is not the way I go most of the time. But I really do like them. I've been thinking about printing out some of them on fabric and using them for slow stitching. I think they'd be really cool for background pages, for backgrounds for slow stitching projects. not talking much because I'm concentrating so that I don't mess up my backing here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. That goes just like that. And then I will do the other side. Okay. I don't know why I didn't put that on the paper like I've been doing. I wasn't thinking. Or have I been doing it this way? I don't even know. I don't think it matters, does it? I can't remember things. There. Get this off my fingers. Okay. Get it lined up. It seems to work good if I can get the shoulders and the neck lined up. Then the rest of it pretty much falls into place, or it has been. Now this time, since I said that, it might not. Yeah, pretty good. Got a few spots, but that's okay. I'm going to ink around the edges anyway. That hides a multitude of mistakes, as we all know. Down. Okay. Trim this up. Okay, there we go. All right, now I do this side. Oh, got to cut it out first. All right. Okay. Got really quiet on that one, didn't I? I was thinking about something else. My mind just wandered away. I was daydreaming while I was cutting that out. Alrighty. Give it a little press on this side. And I think that's good. Feels a bit damp. Alright, so I'm going to ink around the edges of these a little bit. That's good. This one. Okay, and that's so pretty. I love that. Both sides. All right, so these are going to go this way, I think. And I think I'm going to use that one on the front. Which one should I use on the front? This was my first choice, but geez, I kind of like that. No, I'm not. I'm going to use that on the front. And I'm going to use this on the back. Is that right? Yes. Then I'm going to so that will be my journal. And I'm going to use twine, like I said. And they'll go just like this. I might change them up the way they're, going. Which one's going to go in the order they're going to go. Wait a minute, that one's got to go. No, yeah, this one goes here. And then that one. And then that will be the back. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just have to figure out what I want to put on the front. And poke a hole here and a hole here. And run my run my twine through it, or ribbon, or whatever I decide to use. And when that's all done, I will come back and I will show it to you. So that'll probably be in a couple of days, because I'm also working on something else at the same time. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and spending some time with me while I worked on my little dress form journal. And I will see you soon. So take care, everybody. Be safe, be happy, be well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.